Hello, it's John from 3D Printing World, and since the last video I've had a little bit of time to play with the Mulbot and print out a few things, so I thought I'd do a quick video and show you guys what I'm printed and maybe answer a couple questions. If you haven't seen the video, in the last video I showed this benchy printing, and it turned out pretty good. Since then, the next thing I wanted to do was a Vase Mold print, just because they look really cool, and I wanted to see how it turned out, and it turned out just perfectly. I know Vase Mold prints aren't the hardest, but man, it really looks nice. Oh, this is Seemecnc Real Blue, by the way, if you're interested. From there were some questions about accuracy, so I decided to print some calibration cubes. This is from the default steps that I got from the per set calculator. So without adjusting anything, the x-axis is 4/10 off, which really surprised me. I thought it might be, even further off, considering that it uses a TPU timing belt with no tension members. The belt is stretchy, and it's actually kind of a long belt, and it turned out pretty good. The x-axis, the y-axis was actually a little further out, 0.8 millimeters, and then the z-axis was right on the money, considering that's a 3D printed screws. That's pretty good. 1.5 millimeters or 0.15 millimeters. From there I printed cube number 2, which got me a little bit closer, and then cube number 3, which started going over. So I reverted back halfway in the middle and got to my final cube number 4. See if I can zoom in and show you guys this. So it turned out really good. And as far as measurements go, everything's within 0.15 millimeters. That's the X, the Y, and the Z. So I'm pretty happy with that. I think I'll keep it there. One other question people had was what was the print volume of this printer, and with a shroud like this that mounts on, I'm using a V6 light from Filastruder. If with something like this that just clips on the front, you can get a about 175 by 200 by 150 millimeters, but with this surround shroud that I have, since it surrounds the nozzles, these clips are above the glass bed, so that kind of limits the travel in the x-axis. So with that, I'm only getting 145 by 200 by 150. And by the way, I'm working on getting the STLs released. I've just got a lot of things I'm working on, so I plan on doing that shortly. I think the printer, I have had no problems with it, and I think you guys will have good luck too. So I'm really excited to get it out to you guys. It's just I'm busy. I've had lots of things going on. So, but anyhow, I printed these small things, but I wanted to try something a little bit bigger and a little bit more challenging. So next I decided to print this basket that I designed. I don't know if you guys have seen this. This is the original version of the basket, and unfortunately it doesn't print or fit on the bed. So what you see on there is a mini version. But if you're not aware of this basket, basically it prints flat. It's a print in place version, and it prints flat, but it folds out to a basket. Like I said, this is the original version. This is what I call the mini version. The original version this version is actually an easier print because the clearances are about 0.025 inches. Sorry, I keep going back from inches to millimeters and it's confusing me. 25 thousandths, sorry. And then this is 15 thousandths of an inch. So the clearances are tighter on this than they are on here. So it's a little bit harder to print. But I think it's not going to have a problem. It is a little hard to take this print off a glass bed. So hopefully we can take it off the bed and it works no problems. Let's see. All right. So this is gonna work. Amazing how a glass bed with just glue, how good well it sticks with this PLA. There it goes. Well, looks like it's gonna work. Take it loose a little bit. Not as nice as my MK3 over there, but not too bad either. A couple of these are a little tight. There it goes. Pretty good. So the basket part works. Now let's try this rotating part, which this part always normally works, but watch, it won't work this time. There it goes. It's a little tighter than normal, but it works. Alright, and then one final part. This seems like the part that people have the most problems with. Let's see if it works. It's a little tight because it has a cam designed into it. So as you turn it, it gets tighter to take out the clearances that are needed to print it in place. Like I said, it looks like it needs to break free right here. There it goes. Let's give it a try. There it goes. We got a mini basket. Perhaps not as smooth as the other one, but play with it a little bit, free it up. There we go. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. If you guys have any comments, let me know. I'm not quite sure what other videos to make of this thing or what else you guys might want to see. If you got any ideas, let me know below. Thanks.